Welcome back to the Morning Scramble, everybody. Well, the kids are back in school. You might still be out picking up some of those last-minute must-have items for class. And while you're getting those items, do you ever wonder, where are they made? Are they made in America? Well, the CEO of KeepAmerica.com, David Selatar, is joining us this morning to talk about some back-to-school items made right here in the USA. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, David, so first of all, tell the viewers, what is KeepAmerica.com?
KeepAmerica.com is a website and e-commerce platform that we created about a year ago. We had a soft launch during the holidays. Official launch was in March. It's a platform for all manufacturers across the country, no matter how small or big, to bring their American-made products to our site. This way the consumer has a one-stop shop to buy American-made goods.
Okay, so why is this so important, and what is your vision?
Well, look, the biggest problem today facing our economy, obviously, is job creation. And you made a great point. When you're shopping for school supplies, you don't really stop and look to see where things are made. Now, we've gone on TV several times and given many stats of how direct sales and direct purchases can create jobs. One amazing stat is if during your school shopping, you make a purchase of an average of $30, you'll instantly create 100,000 jobs. If every American does this, 100,000 jobs across the country in industries ranging from coast to coast.
$30 of buying American-made products.
That's
I mean,
right.
We're big advocates of buying local here and supporting your community, so why not buy American-made?
That's right.
What type of products do you carry, and what are the categories that you carry on your site?
We have everything from apparel to furniture to obviously school supplies. We have children's products. That was actually the inspiration behind the site originally because of safety issues and recalls from China and overseas. We really have everything and anything you could look for.
When I'm out and about and I am being a consumer and I'm purchasing items, how do I know if it's bought or if it's made right here in America?
Well, every item, whether it's made in America or overseas, the country of origin is stamped on the box.
It has to list it.
Has to be, or on the actual item. The problem is, even if you're looking for made in the USA, it's hard to find out there. I mean, everything is just made in China these days. It's sad to say, which is why we created this site. So this way, we do the tough exploration for the customer, and when we bring them the goods right to their door, literally.
Is your site free?
Absolutely free to enter the site, no monthly fee, and we actually have a deal of the week special. We run every week. This week, obviously, is back to school for the last 2 weeks, where we discount prices. Our suppliers, discount prices, so we can match outsource pricing. That's always the argument that buying from China is cheaper,
right.
And it is cheaper in the short term, but when things break or with safety issues, in the long term, you're much better off buying made in the USA and reinvesting in the economy.
All right, let's go through some of the items that you brought with us this morning as far as some must-haves for back to school that are all made in America here.
Sure, and every time I bring items on air, I do always test them out, or I give family members or friends an opportunity to test them out, so I can really speak on a personal level. Now, I actually used this as carry-on yesterday. I haven't worn a backpack in about 15 years, but I used this. It's lightweight, it's strong, it's durable. Back to the safety issue, which American manufacturers really focus on, where a lot of the outsourced products, don't really pay mind to. This right here has a reflective green light right here.
Oh.
So if your kid is walking back from school, riding a bike, it's in the evening, wintertime, evenings come a lot faster, they're safe. It's eco-friendly, so it's setting a good example for the next generation. It's weatherproof. You're caught in the rain.
So even though it's a black bag, it still has the reflectors on it that will pick up any light that is being shined on it.
That's right. You have the loops right here. You have this right here.
And it's a nice size bag.
It is. You can fit a lot in here.
Great. Okay, good to know. Yeah. Okay, so on to the next one here. We've got some Scotch magic tape.
Well, these right here, these we just want to give a little credit to Scotch. They have their little Made in USA right here. Scotch, Sharpie. These items aren't on our site because they're kind of small consumer goods. You can't really ship. Unless you're buying in bulk. But we wanted to just give them the spotlight for a moment and give them credit where credit's due for the major manufacturers still making it here in the U.S.
Okay.
What we have on our site is this laptop table right here.
Oh, this is nice.
These days, it's so comfortable. It's beautifully handcrafted.
Wow.
These days, students are using laptops more than notebooks these days, right? So this is very comfortable. You slide this under your lap right here. Now, besides the fact that it's comfortable, you won't strain your back and your neck while leaning over on the laptop. There are many studies out there where having the laptop on your lap could be very dangerous in the long term for both men and women.
And it's hot. It gets very hot.
It gets hot, and the hot
Not good.
Listen, long-term studies, we still have, laptops are relatively new, But you know, there is information out there saying that it can cause damaging effects to people. So you want to keep it on the table. And again, even for the short term, your neck and your back, you'll feel much better using this.
Well, and price-wise too, buying all the things through your site, I mean, we're actually saving money. It's not like it's more expensive to go through your site. It's just easier because all the products are American-made listed there.
Right, in one spot, and again, we have the Deal of the Week special to make sure we can compete with outsourced pricing.
Okay, so let's move on over to the pencils and the Sharpies over here.
Again, the Sharpies is just another company wanted to highlight and give them credit for manufacturing in the U.S. But with laptops come the tablets, right?
Right.
You see all the different manufacturers out there of tablets. Now this is very cool whether you want to read or watch a movie. This is called the Tablet Claw. Not only is it a stand, you can actually also slide your fingers through there.
Yeah. Oh,
wow. And now when you're typing, it's much easier to hold. Instead of using two hands, you have a free hand to move around. You can't drop it. This is really a great example of American innovations where it just makes life easier.
Made in the USA.
Exactly.
What a unique and awesome item.
And that is two different stands as well.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, next one.
These sprays right here. High school kids, right? Their locker, their backpack, their sneakers, their bedroom at home, I'm sure. Can all use a little freshening up.
A little freshening
right?
up, yep.
These are all natural, beautifully scented, odor eliminators.
Dragonfly.
Dragonfly,
okay.
Yeah, it has a cool name to it too.
Yeah.
Again, all natural, which is very important when you're spraying it in your child's things.
Yes, the science projects, right? All the science experiments.
And the six-pack is just $18, which is very affordable and lasts you a long time.
Very nice. Oh, one of my favorites, Silly Putty. Let's look at this.
Good old Silly Putty, right?
Silly Putty, yes. Do we see this? Made in America.
That's right. Now, this is the original Silly Putty. Many knockoffs are out there from China. The beauty of buying Silly Putty made in the USA is that you know that an administration has looked this over and you know it's safe for your child to use. You buy a knockoff made in China, who knows what they're putting inside.
Okay, and we're running out of time here, but quickly, Crayola.
Yes.
Love Crayola.
Crayola, another major brand I want to give credit to. There aren't enough major brands creating products in the U.S. Crayola has dedicated a lot of major names as far as Dora and SpongeBob and Cars and Princess, all the names the kids love. And again, you know that it's safe, you know that it's non-toxic, and again,
made right here in America.
There you go.
David, thanks so much for sharing all this information. And again, the website is
KeepAmerica.com.
KeepAmerica.com, and why not help not only your local economy, but America.
That's right.
And keep the money here. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.